Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looking for the run.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, what a... Mbappe! Goal! Gremio!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution in progress.
Gremio making an early change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Romario
Knocks it into space. Bastoni deals with that comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And Romario! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Romario demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Mbappe!
He's on it. Can he get away?
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Not the most convincing of passes. Caicedo. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Over to the left. Played back in. Talinia clears. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk makes the interception. Ibrahimovic. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Joao Palhinha. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily...
And Romario! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff with the short one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read...
Romario! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Premio have reclaimed it. Joao Palhinha. Looking to play him in. Oh, shoot, shapes to shoot! Goal! Gremio! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that interception. And we've reached half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible. But
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Messi. Distributed tidily. Played into the box. A mighty effort!
that's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Gakpo has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out wide. Can he latch on to this? Borussia Dortmund keep calm in the face of danger.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Number 9, Zico.
Could be danger here. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cannavaro goes sliding in. Gattuso. Hakimi. João. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Look at the space here. Zico is onto this. Gremio can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cannavaro. Nesta. Plays the return pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's the keeper's ball. Gremio have got it back and they'll have another go. João. And it's Messi. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vieira with the foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. And here's Messi. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Ibrahimovic is sharing after that one. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about it.
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Deco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Messi.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And this is... It's Rui Costa! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to belt it away. That's headed upfield. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Hullet. And he's forced to go back. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Shevchenko. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vieira. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Check is there to clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. And the counter is on. And they're quick to get it back. Rui Costa. Pull it. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's from Mario. Deco. A heavy challenge. Looking to play him in. Pull it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Well, that has not gone well. Played into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vieira. And it's Gattuso. Rui Costa. Nicely spread.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Looking for the run. He could be in here. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And this is from Mario. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. Lobbed in behind. Nesta with the clearance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Romario. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's picked his way through. And it's Cannavaro. It's a searching pass. And that has left him in a heap. Deco, looking for a runner. And he's there to clear it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Back towards the middle. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's been played through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And Shevchenko! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And it's Nedved. Nedved! Oh, he's really drilled it. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gattuso. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Puyol. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vieira shows great strength. Oh, cracking ball. A probing pass. Nicely worked. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. And here's Romario. Great ball if he can get there. picked out brilliant. Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, look at the space.
Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substituição.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Borussia Dortmund take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Nedved. Thuram wins the duel this time. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Borussia Dortmund leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Rui Costa looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Pelé. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Rui Costa. That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Pirlo. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa is fouled. Driving forward, Pelé, this is promising. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a great ball here. Rui Costa. A couple of decent early chances, it bodes well for an exciting game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pele powering forward here. And here's Rui Costa. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Pull it. Can he spark a counter here? Neatly clipped into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. He is starved of space and time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless. And this is Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's neat. And it's Pirlo. And here's Rui, shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it short. Now the ball, he gets big! He's missed, but not by that far. Pirlo standing over it. Opts to play it back. Looking tidy in possession here. Gattuso. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, terrible pass. It's Pele! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their third corner. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pele in acres of space out wide. He rises! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fine ball. Baresi plays it long. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitutions taking place.
So we're into the second 45.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case...
It's Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Ibrahimovic! Another save.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Surely now! Thuram gets it away. And the shot! Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gattuso. It's Cruyff. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram. Gattuso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Darren Fletcher. And it's Del Piero. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele, and this is Hullet. Darren Fletcher. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Fletcher. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram. That's Cannavaro. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Bergomi.
Demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pele. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21. Pirlo.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Number 70.
Darren Fletcher,
Number 4.
and it's Hullet,
Vieira.
done delicately.
Substitution in
Nesta
progress.
gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. And that has left him in a heap. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hullet. He's come in hard. And that was very necessary.
Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread it left. Cruyff. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Arsenal really will have to throw everything at this now. And it's Vieira. Cruyff.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Platini. Ambitious ball here. And this is Vieri. And he's running. It's Vieri! It's hit the upright. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Turan. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Son. He's going for goal! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is... And there's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gattuso. And this is Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, they could break here. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Ibrahimovic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Arsenal already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Pele! Gattuso. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, really good feet. And the counter is on. Great vision. And he plays one through. Neymar. And Messi! Goal! Inter! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pirlo. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. He could be in here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's out for a goal kick. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pele. Well, that has not gone well. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Gattuso. And here's Neymar in with the challenge.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting...
Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He might be in here. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got tall. Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Minutes has been indicated.
That is great defending, so alert. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Neymar.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a check. Goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Can he get it through? Now it's Pele. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ibrahimovic shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Pirlo, and that's another good win of the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Pirlo. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Now, can he find a finish? He's found... And a shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Son Heung-min. It's not an especially good pass, that. And this is Pele. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Son Heung-min. And it's Gattuso. Pirlo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Gattuso. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's off target.
Messi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Cannavaro. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. Thuram cuts it out. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Arsenal are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And he's on his way. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition...
Shot, surely! It's hit the uprights. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's run loose here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gattuso. Pirlo. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Pelé.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. That is good alertness. Son Heung-min. Gattuso. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Arsenal really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.